We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow. Welcome, David. Welcome, welcome. Yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow. Sing along. Yellow submarine. Hi, Daniel. Welcome, welcome. Hi there. So this is the Yellow Submarine Kids. We're going to do some fun with tortoises. Hey, surf. Surf, yeah. Well, today would be a good day for surfing. It's a beautiful day. And I was going to show you my desert tortoise today. Oh, I appreciate those green hearts. Thank you so much. So, it's not too sunny right here, but this is the aquarium where I keep my desert tortoise. And I've written a book. We're going to look at the book that I wrote talking about the desert animals. So I had a friend who gave me this little hatchling tortoise right here. His name is Walter. Good morning, Walter. Good morning. I know I'm waking you up, but I'm going to take you to a sunny place. I'm going to feed you. So come along. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. So I usually put him in my hand like this. There he is. Hi, Walter. How you doing? Welcome, David. Oh, you're inviting some friends. Thank you. Yes, invite your friends, children. Especially love to see this tortoise is so cute. And oh, look, he's got some greens caught inside him. They give him a clean up. Welcome, Kim. Welcome, welcome. So this is my baby tortoise, Walter. And I just took him out from the patio where he sleeps at night. And I'm going to take him to a nice sunny spot in the bedroom where I have some food for him. Does anybody have any idea what tortoises eat? I know, they're absolutely adorable. And look how small he is, and so perfect markings. And you know, they can feel it when you pet their shell. I have plants in here. Yeah, they like the sun in this room. And you know, I'm an author. My name is Alicia Previn. I'm an author, and I've written 3 children's books and illustrated them too. And I just self-publish them. I'm not with any big publishers. If you know anybody that wants books about the earth and friendly creatures and how we can help them, that's what my books are about. They're considered nonfiction, except the one I wrote about the tortoises and the desert has the animals talking about what's going on with them in the desert. So this is a new spot I've got for him in the morning, and I'm going to put him down here, Walter. Here you go. This is a nice sunny spot for you, and it's up high. And I'm going to give him... Does anybody have any guess as to what they like to eat? Put the word lettuce in if you have any idea what he might eat. I'm giving you a hint. Okay? All right. Lettuce is what they like to eat, but my tortoise really likes kale. He loves kale. So so he eats so much kale when I give it to him that he usually has a green mouth. All around his mouth it gets all green. It's hilarious. So anyway, I'm going to give him a little piece of kale here. A couple of pieces of kale. And the kale chips, I've never tried them with kale chips, David, but he loves raw kale and he'll eat it like crazy. He's just woken up, so he's maybe thinking about it. The other thing he really loves is endive, this stuff. The French are very into endive, but he loves the tender part of that, and he'll eat that. So we're going to put that nearby. And he doesn't usually like broccoli, but I'm going to give him a little bit of broccoli there to taste. And a few more kale leaves. Oh, the sun kind of went away from the window, but I'm sure he's much happier here. It'll come back. It's a pretty nice day. There's a few clouds. Hi, Hal. Welcome, welcome. So this is Yellow Submarine Kids. This is my baby tortoise, Walter. Of course, I'm not sure whether it's a he or a she yet. You don't know that for 5 years. And he's going to live till almost 100 years old. So that's why the Native Americans call them the teacher, because they live sometimes to 100 years old. So that means they've seen a lot more than most of us. So I'm going to have to find somebody to adopt him someday when I die. That's an incredible thought. But good old baby Walter there. Now, we've already, if you've tuned into, let's see, put the word kale in the broadcast there. Type the word kale in if you've been at any of my shows before. Any Yellow Submarine veterans in here. Because we've looked at the earthworm book before, but today we're going to, the worms are okay for today, so we're going to look at this book, which is what I wrote about the desert and tortoises. It's called The Strange Disappearance of Walter Tortoise. And this book is a multimedia type of book. I used photographs of the desert and I drew the animals. So we're going to look at that. So we'll just get started on the book a little bit. Okay, by Alicia Previn, that's me, and Tortoise Brand Books. You can find my books on my website, which is theearthwormbook.com, right here. So Larry, theearthwormbook.com, and as you can hear, hi Hal, thank you for inviting your friends. I appreciate it. This website, theearthwormbook.com, is where you can find all of my books, and there's an RSS feed and stuff, and there's a menu of the different things. I give presentations at schools about how to build a worm box, what's going on in our California deserts, and how to help save the bees. I just had an article about a review of my book, put in a couple of magazines, and there's some of the illustrations from that. And I wrote a song which is playing called Give Bees a Chance. But this is where you can find me. And I'm also on Twitter at Lovely Previn. So we're going to get into the book now. Just thought I'd show you how to find me on the web, okay? There's a little sewing project I've been doing to help save the bees too. Okay, so let's read a little of the book. Here we go. Okay, my dedications. All right, so this is a meeting of all the animals in the desert. Some of these animals might be unfamiliar to you. These amazing creatures are called chuckwallas. They're like big lizards, but they love to run around the desert, but they're kind of shy. So they disappear sometimes. When you see them, they'll run away, but you can find videos of them on YouTube, actually, where people have caught them on video, briefly anyway, unless they're sunning themselves. And then this is called a jackrabbit here. Jackrabbits, and then there's something called a kit fox here. It's a certain kind of a desert fox. And then, of course, we know the bald eagle. And this is called a red-tailed hawk, or a ring-tailed hawk. And then, of course, we have some snakes and some horned toads, which I love. Little horned toads. So they've been called to a meeting. There's the teacher tortoise, the head guy. So Tortoise carefully climbed to the top of Ridge Rock. Quite a large audience of local desert animals had gathered to hear the great teacher. An important meeting had been called. He looked around and cleared his throat to speak. We are called to be good stewards of the earth, and that means even in this dry and quiet desert, a place where men rarely visit, until now. Until now? What do you mean? What's going on? Asked Jackrabbit, Horned Lizard, Kit Fox, Rattlesnake. The young chuckwallas grumbled and put up fists like they were ready to fight. Everyone moved in closer to listen. This news smelled like danger. The animals had great respect for the wisdom that Tortoise the teacher brought to them, as he had lived almost 100 years and was longer than anyone had seen of the world. The teacher continued, "We are the residents of this Mojave Desert. Not only do we care about each other, but we will respect the ways things are done here to keep our environment working so it can provide for every friend, every plant, all creatures. We have everything we need here." Jackrabbit darted nervously forward. "So, is something being taken from us? Are we missing something?" "The reason I have called this meeting is that our old wise cousin Walter Tortoise is missing." Tortoise, by the way, is another name for turtle, especially these desert kinds. The animals began to ask questions all at once. "Oh no! Where did he go? Who took him? Did someone take him? How long ago? Has anyone seen who did it? Is he going to be okay? Just then, ring-tailed hawks circled overhead and hovered over them, shouting, "Yes, Eagle told me he saw a two-legged man pick him up and move him across the big highway at the far edge of the desert. Walter Tortoise is struggling in a weak condition and does not know if he can get back home. He's trapped, and he needs our help." The animals all started their worried talk again. Old Tortoise began to think back. How long had we lived in this desert? We lived through floods, storms, and volcanoes. All the plants and animals working together, knowing what to eat and how to stay healthy. But that was before the two-legged came. The original two-legged appreciated what we showed them to eat. This new group of two-legged did not seem to understand. Time for a history lesson, he thought, and again cleared his throat to bring the meeting to order. Ahem. Understand that we don't hate the two-legged. The Creator made them too. They just don't listen sometimes. Long ago they came. Later, with powerful tools to dig holes, pulling out golden metal, and laying metal trails across the desert with fast, chugging, noisy wagons that passed by. The new two-legged didn't share. They wanted things for themselves, even shot flaming sticks at each other. We were worried. Where would it end? Teacher paused. A sadness came over him as he remembered. Now Walter Tortoise is gone. He is being fed strange food, making him sick. It's not what he's used to here. So, I'm going to end it there for now. We'll continue later. Walter's still thinking about eating this morning. There he is. And thank you for joining me. The author of the Earthworm book and The Strange Disappearance of Walter Tortoise and Give Bees a Chance. You can find me on the Earthworm book. Please share the replay. And I thank you for the Yellow Submarine Kids. Invite your friends that have kids so that they can enjoy nature and stories about nature and learn all about how we can protect and care for our Earth. Thank you again from Alicia Previn and the Earthworm book. Thank you. See you next time. We all live in a yellow submarine, and we're going to say goodbye for now. Thank you.